guys, so I know I said I was going to do a video right after I got my hair done. I have to excuse my voice. It does this after work. But I didn't. Here it is, see? Look, she did a great job. Look at it. It's blonde. It's brown with the golden, and that's exactly how I wanted it. See how it does it at the top? Yeah, baby. Miranda. That's my girl. But anyway, so I'm going to do my video. I'm going to try to do my video. Last time I tried to do my video, I got a little carried away. You know how I get. You know how I get. So this is about the AI music. So there are some singers out there who are pissed because AI music is taking off and everybody loves it. It's very, very popular. I can honestly say that's all I listen to is the AI music. And a lot of you are saying, oh my God, Lisa, you said you weren't going to do anything to do with AI because it's taking over. It really is taking over. But I love it. And the reason why we love the AI is because it's grit. It's soul. It's really weird that an AI can make people understand what it's like to be an American, a Christian, religious, more than an actual person can. But the AI is unapologetic. And there's two sides. There's both sides. There's the no kings on the one side, and then there's the no kings on the other side. So on the left side, you got the loonies. They're doing their AI music too. On the right side, you've got the conservatives, the more grit, the more in your face. You fuck with the flag, we're gonna fuck with you. If you got a problem with America, there's the door. You know, I mean, there's just so many of them. And I can't remember what that one was. It was the Fuck You Crew or something. But and Paula Tix. Her name is Paula, and her last name is Tix. But of course, they're talking about politics. But it just they did it so that it would be with this woman. Now, the reason why it's so popular, though, is because it's unapologetic. You're not worrying about that 10% that you have to appease. It's like, all of us don't worry about that 10% anymore. It's like, man, fuck you. Take your damn fictional bullshit and go on. You want to live in an imaginary world, that's fine. But don't tell me that I have to look through it and see the same imagination that you're seeing, because I don't. If you got a dick, you're a guy. Okay? If you don't have a dick, you're a woman. That's the two sexes. There's two genders. Oh, you do that again. Two genders. But the AI does not apologize. It gets it out there. It's got that grit. And it's like, I told Cassie the other day, she was going on a trip, and I said, you gotta listen to this music. I'm telling you, it's like, hits you from the heart. And one of those singers, he's like, we need to outlaw that. What the fuck, dude? You can't outlaw it just because you can't pay your mortgage. Maybe cut down on your concert ticket pricing. Oh, what do you know about that? I think the last time I heard Taylor Swift, $1,600 for a concert ticket. Who the fuck is paying $1,600? A lot of people. That place was packed. If you're a parent and you're giving your child $1,600 to go to a fucking concert, you're a moron. You're a fucking moron. That's even worse than the damn participation trophies. That's, honey, baby, let me get you anything you want. What's that? Oh, honey, don't cry. Mommy will get it for you. It's only $1,600. Honey works more hours because our daughter wants to go to the Taylor Swift concert. What's wrong with you? You don't love her? I mean, seriously. If you want, and they even have some similar to Tyler. What is her fucking name? Taylor Swift. See, that's how much I pay attention to her. But it's like, you can't tell us that we can't listen to it just because we're not listening to your shit. Maybe don't be so apologetic. Maybe write some shit from the soul, the grit. You got to figure out what is the most of your base, okay? Do you have more conservatives or do you have more liberals? That's what you want to make sure your base is based, your music is based from. So I don't know. It's just it pissed me off because it was like, how are you going to tell us that we can't listen to AI just because somebody put the lyrics on there and had AI make a song? Yeah, it's cheating. It's definitely cheating. They didn't spend the hours in the studio. They didn't spend the hours writing the music. They didn't spend the hours writing up the lyrics. They maybe spent 5 minutes, if that. You could do the same thing. You could do the same thing. But it's bullshit. It's bullshit. See what my shirt says? Can you see it? You can see it. I'm sorry if I offended you with my common sense. I'm sorry you don't have any to understand this. So, but that's my rant. That's my rant. You can't tell people that they can't do something just because you're pissed. Because they're not buying your shit. It floors me. It floors me. But anyway, that's it. That's my rant. I might do another one later. Who knows? After all, I got to show off all my shirts. I didn't get to do a rant for the other one, but you'll see it. What does it say? 2 words, 1 finger. Can you guess which finger? Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so I have a bonus feature for you. I know, right? What's that? Bonus? Bonus? On a video? So, speaking about bands. When I was younger, I had a best friend. Her name was Kelly Moore. And her mom always took us everywhere. Talk about a mom spoiling a child. $1,600? Drop in the bucket. But anyway, we were going to the Duran Duran concert, right? So we went to the concert. We loved it, had a ball. On the way back, we got behind the limousine. And Mrs. Moore was like, Lisa, I'm doing 90 miles an hour. I said, don't worry. My dad's chief of police. I know where all the radar traps are, and you're good to go. Now, my dad was chief of police, but I had no fucking clue where all the radar traps were. No clue. I'd have felt so bad if she got a ticket. But we got right up next to them, right? We rolled down the window. They rolled down their window. And you know how Duran Duran is. They got that sexy accent. So the one guy says, would you like to come over? Because I want to give you a kiss. I was like, just get a little closer. I'm going over. She said, no, you're not. I was gone. I was, in, what the fuck's that movie? Footloose. Footloose, how she went over. Yes, that was me. I was like, just get a little closer. I'm going over into the limousine. She was like, no, we'll follow him to the airport. So they're not going to want anything to get to the airport. So we followed them. As soon as we got to the airport, there was a whole bunch of different limousines. They started crisscrossing and shit, and we ended up going behind the wrong one. So when we found the right one, Kelly got there first, so she got the champagne bottle. It was from Lady Diana, because Lady Diana loved Duran Duran. So it was autographed and everything. She probably still has that damn thing. She was like, you could have their sweat-filled towels. I was like, fuck that, I don't want the sweat-filled towels. But her mom drove, so it was only fair. But we ran through the airport. And then as we got out to the one section, we could see that they were stripping in the plane. And they were sticking their asses out the window and shit. And I'm like, I don't like them anymore. They're assholes. So that is the, and it's a true story too. I'm not lying to you. I tell you what, I never wanted to crawl into a limousine so bad. I wouldn't have done it though. I wouldn't have done it. It's like when me and Rhonda, we went to go see Jack Wagner. Some of you know who Jack Wagner was. At General Hospital, he was. It was Felicia and Frisco. Frisco. I think his name was Frisco. And he sang "All I Need." And so we went to his concert. So she and I got behind one of the van, and it was the band. And they said, you know, follow us back to the hotel, and you can meet Jack. Well, I was, oh my God, 8 months pregnant, and so we followed him there. I parked, and we're walking behind them, and I'm feeling like a puppy dog following behind somebody. And I'm like, I don't like this feeling. You know, it's like, I don't, I don't want to meet someone like this. So as we're waiting for the elevator, standing there with the band, you know, kind of chit-chatting a little bit, I said, Rhonda, I'm going to go back to the car. You go ahead and have fun. I'll wait for you. She was like, what? Why aren't you going up? And she loved Jack. Loved him. And I said, I just don't feel comfortable. I'm just going to go back. You know, I'm pregnant, and I'm just going to go sit down. And she was like, okay, okay. Well, she came back like 5 minutes later. She said, yeah, I wasn't going to go up. You know, the elevator door opened. There he was. Him and, what's her name? Felicia was her character, but I can't remember what her actual name is. Um, but yeah, she came back. She was like, I felt weird because you made it, what you said sounded right. You know, we were just following them like little puppy dogs and just waiting for them to throw out a handout, and it's not that important. I said, see, that's what I'm saying. So that's the bonus for the band. So that's it. Bye again.